With Hurricane Helene, I don't think anybody anticipated the devastation that it would cause. It was kind of a sentinel event where everything aligned perfectly to create the most disastrous effects. Yeah, so I'm from that area, spending a good bit of my younger years out in the mountains, and to see what it became was quite unique and just absolute devastation everywhere you look.
With the roads and bridges and everything else completely out, in many places on certainly for the first several days, we were the first ones to get in there.
Yeah, the first day we flew into Bat Cave. There's a church on top of the hill. It's a Baptist church, and it's one of the only safe places to land. So we landed in the parking lot. Initially, we didn't know what we were going into. Nobody did. There was no comms. So we just shut down, walked down the hill and spoke to people, asked them what they needed, if anybody needed immediate attention. And these people are tough, resilient people. As excited as everybody was, nobody was ready to go. Everybody's still reeling with the shock of the storm. We told them we'd be back every morning to get as many people as wanted to get out as they could. But nobody was ready that first day. Even the people that were injured weren't ready to go. But after about 3 days, we had everybody evacuated that wanted airlift support.
The UH-72 Bravo Lakota, this aircraft specifically, was just about tailored for search and rescue operations.
I think the first 3 days we ended up with slightly over 100 rescues, just under 20 rescues on the rescue hoist.
The unique properties of the UH-72, the small footprint that it occupies, allows us to really maneuver and get in tight spots, very tight spots, to effect a rescue. And if we can't land, we can always send down up to 300 feet of cable to effect a recovery.
I think my first hoist was actually picking up a mother and her child, and I think her mother as well. So in the span of 2 hoists, we picked up 3 generations in one family.
The footprint of the UH-72 is also very small, so a lot of the areas that we worked were very small, confined LZs with down power lines, trees, tons of obstacles in the way. And so negotiating those entry and exits was pretty dangerous at times, and a lot of aircraft couldn't get into the positions that we were able to get into. So we had a unique opportunity as a UH-72 rescue crew to get in tight places, land, and pick people up safely.
This aircraft's got a service ceiling of about 20,000 feet, so it had plenty of power to get in and out of these mountains. We were able to load up about 6 people in the back of this thing at a time, and yeah, it's just an amazing aircraft for it.
One of the other things unique to the D3 is we now have synthetic vision available to us, not as a primary navigation source, but a secondary. That proved to be invaluable because some of the prevailing conditions there were still the remnants from the hurricane. And so visibility was reduced, and a lot of the upper portions of the mountain areas were still in the clouds. And so when you're going around a mountain into a valley, it's nice to know that it is indeed a valley and not another peak. And so it just keeps us safer and more spatially informed as a crew.
And with all the traffic that was going around, all these civilian helicopters, everybody trying to help out, it actually has traffic notifications in the aircraft itself. So it gave us extra awareness of where other aircraft were to avoid any collisions.
I've been in the National Guard, North Carolina Guard, for 21 years now. My desire was to really work for and serve the citizens of North Carolina. And that's what I get to do by joining the Guard.
We were able to help out our fellow North Carolinians in hard times.
Best part of my job is helping people.